Welcome back to part 2 of today's commentary stream for the VCheese tournament. This part is going to be Doc versus Mega Silver, which is a round 3 game in the one-loss portion of the bracket. Let me go. Give me a few minutes to get this posted everywhere and be set up and ready to go. And then I'll hop in and start taking a look at the matchup. Bear with me. We're getting there. Cool. Alrighty. We got the link up in the VCheese chat, so we should be good. Hopefully a few people start to filter in. And let's go ahead and take a look at the matchup. So this is a different map than last round's was on, which means I need to slightly resize where my face is showing up at. It's not cover up part of the map. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. So this matchup is going to be Doc, who has Raylan, Q9, Maladrix with Festering Honor Guard, and Marku Isamu. Actually, it's on the board. Let me move myself again. I'll move myself back there eventually. Actually, I might not. That's a pretty good spot for me. Yeah, that's probably better. Cool. All right, now you can actually see the armies I'm talking about. So we have Doc with Q9, Maladrix, Marku Isamu, Raylan, versus Mega Silver with Raylan, Krav, and then 4 squads of Cathar Spearmen. So, interesting matchup here. Doc's army is meant to counter not this, basically. Although I still think Doc's army is pretty good here. The major point of having Maladrix is to give you an inherent counter to all of the king builds that are running around this format. So that's any of the dragons, that's Death Chasers for sure, to a slightly less extent heavies, but certainly still relevant there. And then it's going to have major weaknesses into anything that's pure Squadscape. Or even Squadscape supported by a hero that's like way in the back. So like Gilbert Knights is pretty awful for this army to face because Maladrix is probably not getting to Gilbert, which means that she's not going to get a chance to infest anything important. And then it's basically just Maladrix and Q9 staring at a lot of Knights of Weston. In terms of this specific matchup, it's kind of interesting. So Q9, in theory, counters pretty much everything in Mega Silver's army pretty well. But that being said, there's a lot of things there, and Q9 really isn't going to be able to kill them all by himself. So like Q9's pretty good into Krav, for example. Q9's the most famous Krav counter really out there in terms of like range stuff. Obviously, you could have like Phantom Knights or something else that's going to be a little bit harder counter. But Q9's Craiglex is still pretty good into Krav. Q9, backed by Raylan, is going to be a pretty hard thing for the Cathar to wound. They're, as long as Q9 isn't giving them height, which he probably won't be, then he's going to have 9 defense, and the most they can throw at him is attacks of 3. That being said, his counterattacks back are pretty weak too. The Cathar should all be in Raylan's aura for the most part, so they should have 6 defense everywhere. This is actually the exact same matchup that Doc faced in the previous round, although admittedly this is a much better map for Doc's side of the matchup than the previous one was. Both maps had Dagmar, which is not great for Q9's side of it, although Maladrix with Festering Honor Guard does give some ability to counter and hold glyphs a little bit. But this map doesn't have any Shadow or Jungle, and the last map had Shadow Jungle, so there were a lot of spots where the Cathar had even more defense, or the Krav were able to get more defense off of that. Hey Max. Yep, back-to-back Cathar for Doc. Although I think this map is so much better. Also, and this should not go overstated, Holdir is filthy for Maladrix. So that glyph on the left, H, is +1 attack for every time a hero attacks with a normal attack. So actually, this is also one of the spots where the fact that Maladrix goes after the FHG, see, I can learn things, is beneficial here. Because you can have an FHG take Holdir, and then Maladrix goes in and stomps with 2 attacks of 5. Pretty good. Maladrix will mostly have to take Braced Spears in order to do so. A little bit unfortunate, you just kind of have to take them. There's really no way around it in this game. If you're going to take Braced Spears with anything in Doc's army, Maladrix is probably the best piece to do it with. If an FHG... So let me back that up a second. I watched Doc play this game last round, and it seemed like he was fairly willing to take this first a Braced Spear with FHG until he took the first wound, which makes some sense, because then if one is dead, you can then go and try to infest Raylan, which is obviously worth a lot if you get her. If you take her out, then if you hit if you get her and then one of the first 2 infest rolls on her hits, you're going to be in a really good spot there. So could definitely be worth that. In terms of the matchup from Mega Silver's perspective, ideally you don't want to expose Krav to Q9. That's easier said than done. The easiest way to sort of guarantee it is to just leave Krav in the back of the start zone and advance Raylan with a bunch of Cathar in round 1. In terms of spots for where, actually, let me get the pen application up so I can draw on the screen. In terms of spots where you could put Raylan, I'm thinking about a couple that I'm seeing off the top of my head, and I'm curious to see where they go with. So let's look at this first from Mega Silver's perspective. So from Mega Silver is much more worried about his Raylan getting sniped, I think, than Doc is. Doc's definitely worried about it, but if Krav are out trying to shoot Doc's Raylan, then Doc's Q9 can shoot the Krav. So for what that's worth. So if I'm Mega Silver, I really want to protect my Raylan. One spot that comes to mind is right here. Nope, that's not how to draw. Come on. Nope. Why is this not working? Sorry, my application is not working properly. Come on. Why is this not working? Come on, technology, be my friend. Okay, well, my application that lets me write on the screen is not working. That's a bummer. Sorry about that. Thank you, Max.
I'm in my room, so I'm just going to talk to you for a minute.
Oh, nice. We have one of the players themselves on stream here. Welcome, Doc.
Just for a minute, I'll be leaving. So I think this is probably the worst map in the pool for me.
Really, you think this is worse than last round's map?
Yeah, just because, well, it's a controversial subject, I suppose, but Maladrix not being able to get to any of the level 4s except for the ones in the middle is pretty bad.
Yeah, I was chatting about that just now. Those trees are so brutal for her.
Yeah, I mean, it's and like the ruins are really tough. You basically can't be next to them. I mean, you can basically have one next to a ruin and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's just very awkward. And but the bigger issue, well, I don't think it's actually going to be an issue because of how I think Tommy's going to play it. But it's a really good map for him to snipe Raylan if he tries. We'll see if he does.
Certainly true. Yeah, if you just like the pure crab opening.
Yeah, which I don't think he's going to do, and like it's risky. It's very risky.
Very risky.
But there's the only place you could put Raylan that's safe from it is directly behind the ruin on Model Field, which is like, it's not great in this matchup, which is probably going to get pretty grindy. So yeah, I felt like I was favored in the previous matchup, not as much as you thought. I wasn't shocked I lost. I do feel like I got pretty unlucky, but I wasn't shocked that I lost, and I feel like I'm slightly less favored this time, but still favored.
Interesting. I was thinking that the lack of Shadow Jungle was going to be a big enough of a difference to overcome that.
It's helpful, but I mean, Q9 really likes the Shadow Jungle too. So I mean,
true.
I mean, Spearmen are ranged units. So
this is true. Very short range, but yes.
Yeah, but the point is the bonus still applies, right?
You get +1, yeah.
I mean, I guess in some sense it's better because Maladrix is the one unit that can't use it, but Raylan being vulnerable is just, I mean, I feel like it's tough. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go to the actual game now.
Okay, cool. Good luck. Talk to you later.
Yep.
We got Micah in the chat with the zingers. We get one last shot that Adam did not catch because I did not have time to relay it. Yeah, I mean, Adam's points about Maladrix not fitting a lot of places is definitely true. Like, the maps that are bad for Maladrix fit placement suck for Maladrix. There's just no two ways around that. That sculpt is just an abomination. She really needs to have those legs just permanently removed. Well, technically he left after your heckle, but I didn't have a chance to point it out because he was in a rush. He's playing, Mike. What do you want from... I can't just magically get him back. I'm certain that you'll see him in the future and you can let him know of the heckle. I'm certain of that. I'm willing to stake a lot on that gamble. I do wonder whether or not it is better for Mega to do that pure crab opening or not to try to get Raylan. I mean, I certainly see the merit to it. Like, Adam's definitely right that it is a good map to snipe her on. It is very difficult for her to avoid getting blasted by Krav. That being said, I mean, it's scary. You're just very likely to lose your Krav. Could be worth it. I mean, like, the Krav just aren't good into anything else, so, like, I definitely see the merit to it. It wasn't my first thought when I was thinking about approaching it, as anyone who's watching the stream knows. Like, that wasn't the way I was talking about the matchup, but, like, I definitely see the value in doing it that way. Like, trading Krav for Raylan is probably one of the best trades they can make. The secondary benefit to it is if they get her quickly, they can then start shooting Q9, and then they get 4v7s on Q9, and if they get him, the game is just over. Mike, I don't see him playing, shaking my head. Sorry. You gotta go to the Colorado scene more often. Maybe you'd be less farming if you went out there. Go contest the farming subsidies in that particular region. How many braced spears we hitting tonight? Good question. I'm gonna go with So Q9's never gonna engage one of them. So nothing from him. Raylan's never gonna engage one of them. The only figures, so you got Maladrix in the Festering Honor Guard, and then Marku Isamu. If Isamu is engaging braced spears, Doc is probably lost anyways by that point in time. And is Ray gonna get infected? I think Ray is... Well, all right, let's do this one question at a time. So question number 1, how many brace spears are we hitting tonight? I think that Mega Silver will have a chance to roll for somewhere between 8 to 10 braced spears. Maybe more, maybe 8 to 12. let's just go with 10. That's sort of in the middle of that ballpark that I'm thinking about. And then so like 2.5 would be average. Let's go with that. Let's go with a spicy D20. Three brace spears. We hit three brace spears go through. I'm gonna go with 2 on Maledrix and 1 on a Festering Honor Guard. That's my brace spear prediction. In terms of Raylan becoming a mommy, if Mega Silver plays it right, I don't think that will happen. Like, Raylan should never be in front of the Cathar. The Cathar screen should be in front of Raylan to prevent that from happening, like, almost at all costs. If Maledrix gets to Raylan, especially with Hold... Like, Maledrix can just kill Raylan in 1 turn with Hold Ear. 2 attacks, a 5v3 can just offer. So, like, that's just so bad that Mega should really be avoiding that happening. So, I'm going to go with Raylan not getting infected, because I don't think it should be allowed to happen in the matchup. So, yeah, there's my predictions for those two. We'll see. Adelburn is the figure I really want to see become a mother, though. That's the outcome I'm rooting for in this event. But it's very tough for that to happen at this point in time. I've got to win my next game and then send SRD down to Adam's bracket. Adam has to win 2 games, including this one, and then face SRD. That's the earliest we can see Adelburn have an alien child of his own. Anywho, looks like we're about ready to get started on this one. I believe that Dicehole is going to be joining me for commentary at some point here. So we will get a second commentator then. Might be getting someone else join later. Superfrog mentioned the possibility of hopping on a little bit later as well, depending on how long this game goes. So we'll see. Hopefully we get some more people in the commentary booth besides just me. Yep, getting ready to get started here. So the big question here is Mega Silver's order markers. Like, is Mega Silver going to go with Raylan behind Cathar? Yep. So I think Adam is happy to see this. I think Doc did not want to see the pure Crav Rush. And that this is quite good. Also, Adam lost initiative. That's also going to be good for Doc here. So Cathar... See, Cathar, Raylan. I think one of these has to be a Raylan order marker. Maybe the 3. I guess you could wait until round 1. You could... Mega Silver could be waiting until next round to take a Raylan order marker. So I take that back. Kicked off after 1 stream. Mike, you can join. There's nothing preventing you from hopping in. I announced this a while back. You're welcome to join. You didn't say anything, so I didn't expect you to be coming. I didn't even know if you'd be around. You know how to join. You know how to join the audio if you want to join in for commentary. Then you can heckle Doc to your full content. Let's see. I wonder if Mega Silver has an order marker or not on Raylan here. So Doc is just going pure Q9. Makes sense. If Mega Silver had gone with the pure Crav opening, then this definitely is what you want, because that's probably the best way to catch them. Well, not catch them. I don't know. It's tricky. Maybe not. There's actually some merit to Maledrix and the Festering Honor Guard trying to... Actually, come to think of it, if I knew that if I was certain Mega Silver was going with the pure Crav opening, I think Mega Silver and the Festering Honor Guard is the better counter, because you can try to tie the Crav down with the Festering Honor Guard, and then at the end of the round, you can have Maledrix engage Raylan and start blasting her with those 5v3s, and then probably get her. So there's a lot of merit to that, actually.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Sam. How's it going?
Pretty good. Just dinner took a little longer than I was anticipating. How's the game going?
Just kicked off. So we are on the Doc's first order marker, second order marker of the game.
Cool. Okay, I didn't miss much of anything. All right.
It looks like Mega Silver is going with a pure Cathar opening, and then Doc is on pure Q9.
We're of the opinion that Tommy's favored.
So I still like Adam's army in this. I thought Adam was favored last round too, but that could have been right. I don't know. It's not who won, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was incorrect. I talked to Adam a little. Adam was actually on the stream briefly before the game started, and he seemed to be mostly worried about a pure Crav opening where they just snipe Raylan. But given that isn't happening, I think it puts him in a reasonably decent spot. I was actually wondering myself about the merits of him just opening pure Maledrix from his side to trying to take out Raylan at the end of this round.
He was telling me that he did not like this map for Maladrix or Raylan. So
yes, I see both of those. I guess the one thing about it, if you open with Maladrix here, though, you have a chance to. The Cathar should block it. The pure Maladrix opening is just really sweet if Mega Silver does open pure Krav, because you get to then catch them with Festering Honor Guard and take Dagmar and take Holdir and then have Maladrix just go murder Raylan.
Yeah.
But that, when that doesn't happen, then that round is pretty wasted if you have it all on Mal. So.
I was going to say, Tommy just changed that because I'm assuming Doc just ported it in from the last game. I'm sure Tommy would love to start the game with Q9 having 3 wounds, Raylan having 3, Mal having 4.
Oh, to have the old box? Yes, that would. With that wound state, yes, Mega Silver is definitely favored.
I think I just shoot the Cathar on the road.
Yeah, seems pretty reasonable. Adam seems to agree. Taking the 5v6. That's not what you want. But it's enough. It's enough.
Yeah, I think you're on a slight. It's loading slightly faster for you than it is for me, but it's cool. Yep, there it is. Yeah.
So we got the one. We got the one Cathar. And we'll have another shot here at the end of this one. Man, Cathar are just so slow.
I played them recently. I brought them to friggin' last year's CCL. I think I had Raymond or Marcus or someone. I think it was Raymond.
Yep.
Or some giving them. And it was a lot better, but yeah, I don't know. It's so interesting because Cathar are good, but they're also one of the units I'm least interested in showing to a new player.
I mean, they're just not terribly dynamic. They're a hard counter to something specific, and then and then an okay screen for other stuff, like an overpriced good screen is probably more accurate.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was it? If they cost 90 points, they wouldn't be nearly as good. If they were a 3-figure squad, they wouldn't be nearly as good. If the what is it called? If the little stabby didn't trigger on medium, triggered on only small or medium.
If they only triggered on small or medium, heavies would be loving their life. Into Cathar.
Yeah, exactly. Any one of those 3 things, and I think Cathar don't become nearly as much of a problem.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they really have to be They have to be a hard counter to all melee in order to make them viable in Cheese world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was it in War League last year where there was it became almost impossible to run a melee build unless you, because someone could have Cathar and Ashra, and you'd just be screwed if you didn't have any kind of range.
War League was also there's a lot of weird incentives with War League because sometimes you give the less experienced players the hard counter army in the hopes they just draw the good matchup and then win on the backs of that.
Yep.
The incentives in War League as a result of that are just pretty odd because every team is inherently a mixture of very experienced to much newer players. We definitely did that a fair amount. We definitely did that a fair amount with our team where it was like, hey, we know you know how to play this one army. We're going to give it to you, and we're going to hope you roll a good matchup. Out of the roulette. We did that a couple of
times as well. I'm pretty sure we handed Matt, gave Matt Gladiators more than once, I think. And I think we also gave him 4th, but it didn't. The 4th didn't work out, but
I know he's played a lot of Gladiators, so that makes sense.
We knew that. Yeah, I mean, we still went over the we still went over the matchup, but still.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Still, yeah, Cathar is just such a hard count. Shoot, remind me, do the Honor Guard or Mal go first?
The Honor Guard go first. Yeah, I know that now.
Yeah. Apparently, sorry, not apparently. So, would you engage with Honor Guard into a bunch of Cathar, or would you let Mal take the brunt of those hits?
I'd mostly let Mal take the brunt of the hits, I think. If you have a chance to get to Raylan in an order marker or two, I think there's a lot of merit to shipping the Honor Guard in until they take 1 wound. But with these 2 glyphs, I'd be more worried about. I think I'm more worried about making sure I have free Honor Guard to be able to retake Holdir or Dagmar when I need to. Holdir's just so amazing for Mal.
Yeah, Holdir is pretty good for Mal. Anything that boosts her attack is good because she's already like. I played a game against it was Battle Brow, and Mal started and ended the game. She was like the only thing I ever put order markers on. She ended the game at like 1 health, and I was rolling 4 dice for her defense like the entire game because I was silly. Oh, yeah, no, I feel like this is just what Doc's going to keep doing. He's just going to keep slowly pecking away at them.
Yeah, until they come in closer. I mean, that's pretty much all he can do. I expect one of these order markers to actually be on rail in this round. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be the 3. I think the order marker that makes the most sense is the 3. Because if exactly this one Mega loses,
right?
Yeah, Doc 1 initiative. So then that's like a pretty safe, like that's the safest way to move Raylan up, very aggressively, and then just get as many Cathar out of the start zone as you can for now, and then ship Raylan pretty far forward. There's some merit to the 2 being on her to try to get a Dagmar switch, but the fact that Mega didn't put any within range of Dagmar tells me that that's probably not happening.
Interesting. So, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at something here real quick. This is Stechevan, right?
Yes.
I feel like I played on this map at the finals of Escape Summit. I could be wrong.
This was also
it feels like
we can check it. We have the technology.
We
check
just because I remember a lot of these setup and stuff of like how I remember setting up against Raylan versus with Q9 versus a bunch of crop. Well, what helps with this map was there was a gem of lava resistance on it. Unfortunately, Q9 failed to grab it, so I wasn't able to just sit on that 4 spot, happy. But I think I put my Raylan. I put her either on like the 3 lava right in front of the ruin, or the 3 rock right in front of that spot below the 4.
Which event do you think this was?
VCheese finals at Escape Summit. Escape Summit 1. It was where OG Blaha Jacob beat me with
Yes, that was indeed Stechevan. Yep.
Okay, so I am remembering this map right. It was a very annoying matchup for me because I'm pretty sure I also threw like 1,000,000 dice at his Krav, and it got to the point where I had to use Mara Warriors to engage Krav to actually kill him because like it was a very annoying matchup. Because I thought I was doing a great job, and then also, but I will say, I played it a lot more aggressively with my Q9 and Raylan than Adam is, and I am wondering now if that would have been the right call if I'd done that. Ooh, 3's on Mal.
Interesting.
I think this is also him being like,
this is a pretty good use.
Be careful with Raylan. You want to put Raylan in a spot?
Yeah, I like that. And we also can develop we also get to develop the FHD up as a screen for Q9. Yeah. I like that role for them better than shipping them in engaging braced spears for the most part. To correct something I said earlier that is wrong, so Max Brelig in the chat has pointed out that Holdir is once per hero turn. So I said Maladric's using it twice, which is incorrect. She can only use it for one of the 2 attacks.
I mean, I thought the same thing at one point, but interesting. Oh, I was like, what's that one doing? But I was like, oh, it's just that one's just wandering off to go.
I'm surprised more of the FHG didn't move up in front of Q9 there, I guess.
I think he's trying to hold on to them on the off chance that, like, Krav lead next round or something. That'd be my guess. I don't know, but that'd be my guess.
I think that this 3's gotta be on Raylan. Like, you gotta move her at some point here.
No.
Or not.
Interesting. I think he might try and take Dagmar, because then he gets attacked down into...
Yeah, but you're leaving the auras to do it. Ugh. I don't love that. Like, if you're gonna do that, I think you needed to have the 2 on Raylan, so that she was set up to cover the guys across that. I kind of think you're right. Like, I think that is what's about to happen, but I don't like sending Cathar outside Raylan's aura. That just seems like it's asking for trouble.
Well, as I'm thinking about it, because here's the thing. With where Adam has placed the Honor Guard, you can't actually get a heightened attack down onto... well, okay, yes, you could. You can get a heightened attacks down onto Q9 and or Maladrix, but it requires you to put at least 2 Cathar out of the aura. 1 on Dagmar, and then 1 to go run around and poke people. Is that worth it? For a 4v, 9, a 4v7?
I don't think so. I don't like putting any Cathar out of the aura. I think Doc is going to have 1 more Maladrix order marker to get her up to the level 3 rock at some point in here, because I think that's the best blocking position that she can do.
Right next to the 4-hex lava?
Yes. Yeah. Because the only heighted shots that can be gotten on Mal are then off of lava, which is only going to be useful for 2 of the 3 turns. And she can actually get up to the max lava height in the middle from there if she needs to, in 1 more turn as well. Yeah. I don't think that'll ever be a play, because I don't think Doc's ever looking to move his Raylan. But yeah, Mega's going for it.
I wonder, because like he's actually built an interesting space for Krav to kind of sneak in and take some moves.
Maybe, but if they stay behind the... They have to come out in front of the Cathar in order to hit anything, though, and then they're just so dead.
I guess you could hit that front Honor Guard. Yeah, I guess I don't see what an initiative switch really gets you here. Or, sorry, an initiative switch, but, like, you're fine with an initiative switch, but getting it with Cathar feels... Like, sorry, with moving that Cathar out of the range, out of the aura feels like...
Well, you have to move 3 more Cathar out of the aura too now.
Why?
Well, if you want them to be able to get to Q9. Like, the only point of the initiative switch is to rush them all out there. So you gotta have, yeah, exactly this.
You gotta do that. I mean, it could be like what happened last game where we were like, well, this isn't exactly great, but, if you get good dice...
Oh, I mean, yeah, Q9 could die here. Like, it's certainly possible. But if he doesn't, like, let's say Q9 takes 1 wound or less, which is also, like, a very realistic outcome. He just backs up and kills those Cathar. And now you don't have initiative switch potential going into the next round, and you probably end up losing half of your Cathar as a result of this. Now, also, you might just have order markers on Maladrix here instead. I could definitely see that. Maladrix is pretty good in... Well, Maladrix is going to kill Cathar a little bit more efficiently. But she's also going to take Brace Spear in the process.
What are the odds of an attack of 4 killing a figure with 9 defense?
We can check that as well. We have all the technology here.
I already pulled it up.
So 4v9. Oh,
what do you think it is?
Oh, before I run the chance to do a one-shot? Like kill it in 1?
Yeah.
I think it's less than 1%.
You would be correct. It is 0.16%.
Yeah. Yeah, 0.16. That's pretty improbable one to pull off. 4 for 4. 4 for 4 over 9 is so hard.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely gotten it before. It's very annoying, but I've definitely gotten it.
It's one of those ones where you just go to lunch early. You're like, today was not the day. Let's wrap this one up. I'm very curious where Doc puts his order markers though, going into this next one.
I think I had a couple of whiffs at ScapeCon, but it was always when people were rolling one skull, so I got very fortunate on that front.
Indeed. Was that in VCheese with Q9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was so wild how well I did in VCheese after crashing out in reverse whip, and I'm like, this is not who I am as a person. Okay, so Tommy won initiative. So it's 2 on.
Yeah.
Do you think order marker 3 might be on Krav? I think order marker 1 is on. I think it's
Wait,
one on.
what? One's on
One
Raylan.
is on
What?
Raylan?
This is an entirely wasted initiative switch. She moves up and then Q9 backs up.
Or Maladrix runs in and eats her.
Neither option is, well, not now. But, like, this is just like, so why did we take Dagmar? We want to lose initiative. Yeah. With this move, we want to lose initiative.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, this is like don't take Dagmar and then play for losing initiative.
I mean, I've had it happen more times.
Sure,
I will say it is one of the worst things to have Dagmar and then you roll a 1 and you're just like,
that's what I did.
Guess I'll die.
That's what I did. That's what happened to me in top 32 this year at Gen Con. I mean, I rolled a 2, but still. They're just like, oh, well, shit.
So, I think if I'm...
That's aggressive.
I think I'm actually... I'm going for the Cathar right in front of Raylan. I don't think I'm attacking Raylan here.
Well, that movement is certainly not incentive. That movement is to go for the Cathar who are out of the aura. So to start with the one on Dagmar and then go for the ones that are in the back.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, well, my thought process was, I'm assuming order marker 2's on Mal, and then you run in and just... Mal is on top of Raylan.
I actually think it's the inverse. I think 1, 2 are going to be on Q9 with a 3 on Mal. I think my guess here is that Adam's thought processes was, I lose initiative, and I want to use my Maladrix across the initiative switch.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Like, Adam's never putting Q9 on Lava if he doesn't have another order marker on Q9. So there's going to be another order marker on Q, and I think the 2
only 1, 2, 3. One Q9, 2 Mal, 3 Q9, but
maybe I think with Mega having taken Dagmar though, you'd get more value. Like the initiative switch is how you get your Maladrix to Raylan.
Yeah, I will say that was very annoying for Adam.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad luck. Also, if the 3 is on Krav like you thought it was, and I definitely could see that, because I don't know. Well. Yeah, I would not be shocked if the 3's on Krav. And if it is, Maladrix has a good shot to get Dagmar yourself for the initiative switch if you can dislodge that one Krav. Sorry, that one Cathar, because there won't be anything else to be able to retake it. I mean, obviously, we didn't get it there, which is, that's a pretty bad luck one. But,
yeah, I see what he's doing here.
I mean, we're just going for Mal. We're just going all out. She's still got 7 defense.
I think the one on the road's going to go for an honor guard.
Oh, I would not attack an honor guard at all here. I don't want my Raylan to get infested.
Can Mal get to Raylan at the moment?
No, but off the initiative switch.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want an honor guard dead at the end of this round. Okay, I don't know the answer to this ruling. So,
what is it?
Raylan gets infested in her current spot. She pops. Bug comes in. Does the bug roll for Braced Sphere for that Cathar standing next to Raylan?
Yes.
Okay. There you have it.
It's basically the exact same sort of thing where, like, it's essentially placing. I think basically if the zombie comes back, it rolls for Brace Spear.
Yeah, so. That may okay. That's I can certainly see. Ooh, that's a good roll. I got 1 wound.
1 wound. You'll take it.
I think Adam is thrilled with Cathar overextending and taking 1 wound. And just 1 wound on Mal there. Yeah,
I mean,
Q9
they
catched
are
up.
in the arrow.
The one actually, so one of them went to lava. That makes me think that maybe the 3 is on them and not. But I definitely like targeting the one on the glyph. If you get it and the 3 is on Krav, you take it yourself and you go get. Oh, damn. These dice are disappointing. Oh, no. I'm sure that doesn't make Doc salty at all.
This how it be sometimes with Q9 where you're like, roll more, roll less. Yeah, you're like, roll better, dude. I'm pretty sure there was one time where I got like, it was like an 0 for 3 or something on, I think it was like 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 1 for 3, and you're just like, I guess I'm doing nothing this turn.
Some turns that do be like that. Mega Silver appears to be going for the lava isn't real strategy, which I have used myself once before to great effect, so it can certainly work. A little bit scary with
It's a risky strategy, and it's definitely one that I don't hate him for choosing here, because I think when he lost those early Cathar, I think he got into kind of a, well, if I don't play aggressively, I'm gonna lose.
Certainly seems worried about avoiding Maladrix getting into Raylan.
Yeah.
But Maladrix can just get to Raylan anyways. Like, you're not blocking it.
She needs to kill something first.
Well, sure. I guess we did hold. We did hold Dagmar, so that's not a huge issue.
Yeah. Damn, Tommy.
Oof. Still just 1 wound off of that. Isn't.
I see you, Tommy, putting these spears out to be like, no, Raylan can definitely see him.
No, she can see him.
Yeah, it was very funny, though. Just the way he's doing it. Like, it's interesting how, like, lenient or strict some people be. Like, I think Grey Waves usually is like, whatever your position is what I'm treating it as. Whereas I'm like, if you could do it in game, I'm gonna just assume that you would do it if we were playing like an actual figures. So
yeah, it's such a pain because it's so hard to manipulate some of the smaller figures on OHS compared to like in real life. Like in real life, when you go to set them there, you're just setting them down and you can set them in whatever configuration. Whereas here, you got to like go to the effort of like rotating them perfectly. Yeah, it's a real pain. So
yeah, I'm pretty lenient, and I'm also pretty lenient with LOS. Like I think the only time I'm kind of a little sketchy on it is if I'm like, if it's close in the game, and I'm like, I don't know. If I think it's at all reasonable, I'm usually like, yeah, probably.
I do like that first brace spear that Adam took here for sure. Because if it dies, you open the chance to infest Raylan across this potential switch, and you really have to take out the guy on Dagmar anyways. And then it lets you get that second one there. So I like that decision. This one's interesting. You're just really hoping to get that Cathar, but now it's tougher for Maladrix to move around. I guess Mal's just going to go around the far side anyways. But then
Mal's just going to hop onto the 3 spot.
That's scary though. Why would Q9 kill a Cathar when a little honor guard could do it?
It's kind of like, oh gosh, do you remember the multiplayers at ScapeCon?
Yeah.
Sam Frost brought a Deathwalker 7000 because, of course, he did.
Of course, he did. Yes.
And George spent like 4 to 5 turns, maybe more, trying to kill this stupid Deathwalker with hounds. Like, we're talking, like, throwing, like, multiple attacks a turn in.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing my own thing in a different part of the board, and I run a single Blade Grud over, 2 skulls, and he rolls 1 shield. And I'm just like, well, I guess that's how it goes sometimes.
My points. My 100 points. Thank you very much.
My 100 points for a little Blade Grud. Boop.
Those risks are like super good to take in that format though, because you're risking a 10-point figure to get 100 points worth of. Well, yeah, like it's, yeah.
That hurts so bad for Tommy.
Tommy's too good at rolling skills. Also, yeah, Justin's right in the chat. FHG just rolled 6 for 6. No, 6 for 7. 6 for 7. But he said, yeah, he put it at 6 for 6.
Yeah.
But that was the first time it was 2 out of 3. But yeah, it was a shitload
Yeah,
of stack dice for them.
I legitimately do think people really underestimate how much 2 attack can kill things.
Can do it. It whiffs a lot, but it also hits 2 out of 2, 75%.
When it's rolling really bad, it feels really bad.
Yes. Though, like, the Q10, like the Q10 turns where you're like, I'm taking the special attack, and you just roll 1 for 8, and you're like, oh.
I've had that with troopers, where it's like 0 for 2, 0 for 2, 0 for 2, 1 for 2. You're like,
yep,
fine, I guess. Yeah. Whereas like a 1 for 3 and an 0 for 2 feel like they probably have. Well, I guess not the same, but you know, so 1 for 3 doesn't feel as bad as 0 for 2 to me. I feel like.
I think Adam puts 2 order markers on Mal here. What do you think?
Raylan took a one. I was like, what was that third one for?
Lava confirmed real, by the way, guys.
If you win initiative,
you want Maledrix to go in there and.
Here's a question. How many honor guard do you sacrifice to these spheres?
Until one of them dies, so that I can infest Mrs. Raylan.
Okay, that's what I thought as well.
Yeah, just until one dies. I keep doing it until one of them's dead. Ah, denied. Ooh, a Raylan order marker for Adam. Wonder if that's real.
I think it might be 1-2 Maledrix, 3 Raylan.
I feel like that is like moving her in too late. Like, I feel like Mal's gonna be dead by that point in time. Well, it's not gonna matter. Mal's not gonna get to Raylan with the way this is playing out. Because yeah, Cathar are gonna wall that shit off.
I mean, he can get really lucky with honor guard.
He could. He's gonna have to. But they're gonna be 2 V6s.
Oh, that's interesting. I get it.
I don't. What is the point of it?
I think it's so he could keep that whole space walled off, I guess. I don't know.
But
I think it makes more sense if you also move 1 Cathar up to kind of make a whole line of 4. If you do that, it makes a ton. That move makes more sense.
Max Brellig in the chat has an interesting idea, actually. If your first few brace spears fail, do you throw an FHG into lava if you know you can get Maledrix next to Raylan? And I kind of think you do. Like, I like that. Yeah, I like that idea a lot.
100%.
I love that idea. That's just awesome. Yeah, I'm fully on board with lava dunking your own FHG.
Okay. I don't hate this.
Well, Tommy's going to try and do it for him, so it doesn't look like we'll come to that. But I love that idea, and I really want to see the self-lava dunk. The self-lava dunk to infest Raylan to her chest bursting at the end of this round is definitely the thing that's going to come.
This is the funniest thing that could have happened.
3 for 3? Oh my!
That is so funny. Why are you attacking this honor guard? Attack Mal.
He's trying to open up the extra attacks onto Mal. So he was trying to get that one to
Oh,
then have 2 more.
guess
Oh
that's
my goodness, and we're just rolling like a god still. She takes 1 again.
Why are we chipping away at Mal?
I feel like this has to be a 4 out of 4 for Mega Silver. It just feels like it's coming.
I was thinking literally the exact same thing. Doesn't look like it though.
I haven't seen the roll. It is! It is!
Never mind.
Called
Never
it!
mind. Holy shit.
And Mal blocks it! This is the funniest universe!
Oh my god, but he bought. Wow! That is fascinating. I did not expect that to be the play from Doc.
It's kind of awesome into exactly what happened. And Raylan throws it too!
Shit! So everyone's just rolling super hot, is what it is.
And it blocks it. What is this? What is this game? What is this? What is happening?
This is basically both. This is what happens when like you have two like you know in a sports game where you have like two really top tier teams playing each other, like nothing's happening because they're both so good at both of the sides of things.
Yeah,
that's what's happening right now
with dice.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how we got here, but I'm glad we got here.
Yeah, this is just entertaining. Like I don't care if it's good escape or not. It is entertaining escape.
I think Doc's gonna have both of the last 2 order markers on Maladrix here.
I can agree. No, I didn't think there was a single order marker on Q9.
Yeah, I think that's and a Cathar is gonna have to take Dagmar themselves to block the initiative switch otherwise, which seems necessary. Like, if Maladrix is still alive on Mega Silver's Order Marker 3, I think you absolutely have to prevent that from happening. Oh, that's aggressive. I guess it's still a heighted attack on Mal. But the biggest issue here now is if you don't get her, now the FHG are going to be able to engage those Cathar for free. And it's outside the aura. Like, you just get to take 2v4s into it. Okay, so we stayed back a spot. We stayed back a spot to avoid that. That makes sense.
That's better.
Now we get 3 attacks into Maladrix. 1 of 3 and 2 of 4. And we
should also bring up another... I'd honestly bring up the guy that's still in the start zone.
Yeah. It seems like
there's
a good time for it.
Yeah. When else are you going to bring him up?
No, it's a good principle for that. Like, if you're thinking about those decisions yourself, like, doing it when you don't have a great 4th activation is usually the right times. Like, you're like, I don't love any of these other options. Oh, I could develop a guy right now. Like, that's frequently a good way to do that. Or not. Or we just come in. This is aggressive. Come on, Mal. No wounds. No wounds is the funniest outcome. All right, step 1. Oh, gee, come on, Mega. This isn't... You gotta stop with this. This is just nuts. 0 for 7 here is the outcome, I think. 2 for... Okay, never mind.
It's another 2 for 7. The amount... literally every wound on Mal has been a 3 for 4 into a 2 for 7.
That's true. Jesus, Mega.
What the hell? Wow.
I mean, I feel for Adam here in this spot. Like, this is just brutal.
This is just absolutely like bonkers.
You just lose.
At the very least, you at least these honor guard. Like, I think you just try and go and kill as many things as you can.
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, I like that spot. You just gotta pray.
Pretty much.
You can't. There's no other value in them. There's nothing else they can accomplish for you. Justin Hayes.
He should have rolled a second one, shouldn't he? Oh, no, never mind. No, that one was already engaged to Raylan, yeah.
Justin Hayes in the chat. I demand a recount. Adam probably does too.
Absolutely wild set of events.
Well, we already took the braced spear. We have to be there. I assume that was an accidental back out because it's not optional. Once you've taken it, you're stuck.
I don't hate dropping one. Yeah, that was just say like there. I don't hate doing that.
Yeah. If it survives the braced spear, it prevents them from getting to Dagmar, which is worth a lot.
I think I would have done one space back though, because that. Oh wait, what is it? Is it order marker 3 for Tommy still?
Yeah. Tommy has one more order marker.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you can kill, you get 2 to 3 kills here. I think you can feel pretty good about Q9 finishing this off. It's because Tommy does not have a bunch of spears left.
But we ain't getting the kills, that's for sure.
Yeah. Maybe these last 2. I mean, he's rolling pretty well for him.
0 for 4 on the one that's out of the aura was a pretty painful time.
Yeah, that was a very painful one.
We got one.
Okay, we got at least one. He got 1 kill, which is not nothing.
Well, I think the 3 is on Mal, but if you're Adam, you hope it's on Q9 instead. Well, if they get a few... I mean, I guess if they don't kill any FHD here, the FHD are better. But they're probably going to kill some FHD here.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, especially because, like, some of these that are on lava, this is probably going to be the last chance you really get to take advantage of them.
Yeah. So,
I mean, he does only have 9 Cathar left. And Q9 has taken no wounds, and Raylan has taken no wounds. So that's still...
If the 3 is on Q9...
and also, I was going to say, Tommy's got that one there that's... If he doesn't move that one, it could die to lava.
He's got to move that one. Well, if the 3 is...
move it to?
Just one forward and attack the FHG. Or back. Actually, that's better. Yeah, that's better. That's better than what I was going to do.
Yeah, I think that's better. Just
Agreed.
keep it.
If the 3's on Q9, Q9 himself takes Dagmar, and then shoots the Cathar who are outside the aura. And then if you get the switch, you have the chance to move down and try to mow out all those Krav outside the aura. Just like, let them whiff with 3 defense. If it's on Q9, which is... I kind of don't think it is, but...
Yeah, I agree.
TBD. I mean, if the FHG all live here, then it's pretty...
Yeah,
it's
fine. Not impossible. I mean, they're all in Raylan's aura.
Yeah. 0 for 3 helps.
Tommy's being what's the word? Cold now.
You were saying that one of them was cold. That hurts.
To be fair, if you get an 0 for 6, you kind of are cool with it being on a one where you were probably not going to block that anyway. My God, Tommy. I did speak too soon.
This is painful.
But what can you even do?
Lose.
Yeah.
Or Prey Q9 rolls 4 for 9. Gee, oh man, that's just like... Adam rolled 1 for 17 on defense there. And
it doesn't matter because Tommy went 8 for 9.
This is true. And now this stupid FHG has nothing it can do.
Yeah, that is literally your only play.
Well, no,
That
you
is
could have
literally your
gone
only
the
play.
other. Yeah. You could have gone the other way and just taken one, and not have to take any Brace Spears. If you just go 2 to the right instead, but it doesn't.
Yeah, and then you attack that one. Yep.
Okay, so hear me out on like funniest outcomes, right? Adam wins initiative. And then Queglex goes 9 for 9, kills 3 Cathar. Could happen.
Oh yeah, then I would. Sorry. My brain was thinking at first that you were saying like he was gonna roll.
One die at a time and just kills all the Cathar in one.
I was like, that's funny. Adam's not doing that, but that's funny.
Yeah, no, I didn't quite mean it that way. That would be the. I got one turn. You got one turn left. Here we go.
Yeah, I still don't hate Adam's position. Like,
I think Q9 is going to need to contest height here to some extent.
Well, the big thing is that Tommy doesn't have a good way to put wounds on Q9 or Raylan.
Well, if Tommy gets Raylan, then he does have a good way to put wounds on Q9.
Well, sure, but it's still going to take a fair bit to get through Raylan at the moment.
I'm thinking 1-2 X Cathar 3 Krav.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Because you might have a chance to leave a Cathar on Dagmar that way too, and then you have it win initiative with Krav. You can also get all of the Krav into Raylan's aura with just that one move. And then the hope is that your Cathar kill Raylan across those first 2 order markers, and if they don't, your Krav finisher off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Q9, we'll see. Q9 could do Q9 things.
Oh, he could. He absolutely
the man,
could.
He do sometimes just do Q9 things where he do not die.
I think Adam wants to lose initiative here. The Krav can't get to Q9 yet. You want to lose initiative here and give yourself a chance to get the switch after this.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
As long as your Raylan doesn't die in one turn. As long as your Raylan doesn't die in one turn, she's going to hold the line for most of the round in that spot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's possible to kill her in one turn, but it's going to be very hard. I think you can only get one even attack on her.
Agreed.
Well, actually, you get 2, but...
Wait, there's a real order marker on Raylan here? What? I'm kind of flabbergasted at Doc's order markers.
I think I know what he's going to do. I think he's going to move Raylan
back to the start zone? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't hate it. I get it. I hadn't considered it, but I get it.
It's an LA though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that he won initiative then. But still, no Cathar are going to be able to engage Q9 on this next order marker, so then Q9 still backs up. This is just a get the hell out.
Yep. Adam's going to go super turtly.
I mean, it makes sense there because now you're forcing the Cathar to come out of Raylan's aura to do anything. Now, this should be a full back development turn for the Cathar if you're Adam. If you're Mega Silver here. You should be moving those back guys tremendously. I would actually take Dagmar here while I'm at it because I think Q9 is going to be forced to back up and then not be able to shoot the Dagmar guy. Maybe you wait until next order. I don't know. I'm very tempted to move.
It really depends on if that 3 is on Krav. If the 3 is on Cathar, don't bother. If the 3 is on Krav, I strongly consider it.
Yeah, that's a good description. I just really like getting. Well, maybe not. Maybe you just want to. Actually, Mega Silver might want to lose initiative next round too. If he doesn't come in, if we don't come into Q9's new range, then we'd rather lose initiative ourselves with the Krav. And then, wait around to get him up. It's interesting, though. From what I've seen, though, so far this game, I would expect Mega Silver to take Dagmar if presented with the opportunity.
Yeah, Mega's been pretty aggressive.
So this is... We did move the back one up. I like that. And then we just go for this FHG. Lol. I mean, just...
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure Adam really is thrilled to be getting these dice right now. Yep, the 3 for 3 on the... Yeah, neat. That's usually... I feel like I've said that before when that kind of thing happens where it's like, oh, neat, that's... I'm just dead. Cool.
I mean, Q9 should just back up to the back row. Yeah, there's
100%.
nothing else makes any sense at all. And then he
You
Queglex that one
basically,
guy.
there's no way to get any attacks of height on you.
Yep.
There's no way to get any attacks. I mean, you can get attacks of height on Marku, but oh no, you're so yeah.
But you're thrilled if they do that. If they come out of the aura to hit Marku or Asamo, you're like, thank you. I mean that. Oh, and he was a 1 for 7 too. Oh, extra pain. Extra pain.
Yeah, seeing that one for some giant number when you've rolled a 1 for like whatever, you're just like,
this couldn't have been the time I rolled 2 for 3. Like really.
Yeah, you're like, why must I be persecuted? I think if 3 is on. So I think if I'm Tommy, I think next round you have to put order marker 1 on Raylan.
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
Where do you put her?
Tempted to put her on that road spot next to the Cathar. I don't love her being in Queglex range, though, is the issue. But she has to be there in order to cover Cathar that are attacking Raylan or Q9.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of my thought process, is that like you have to put her somewhere. I'm tempted more by the 3 rock spot, just because it allows you to cover both Q9 and Raylan better.
Sure, I can see that.
It does open you up to getting like a surprise marker order marker, but you're thrilled if that happens.
So if we're gonna do that, I would go one more over so that we also cover Dagmar. I don't know which 3 rock you were talking about, but
so where there's a Cathar standing on it right now.
Oh, that same spot. Okay. I think I'd go up to like the far right 3 rock height then, just to cover Dagmar if we're gonna go out there.
I guess, but no, you do. Well, the thing is, you wouldn't be able to cover. You'd only be able to cover 2 spots. Once you only can cover 1 spot thing at that Q9 from range. So.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know.
That's true.
I don't care as much about holding Dagmar. I'm gonna have 5 defense dice no matter what. So. Man. I am quite confident Adam is going to be. There's a little. It started back during last VCheese. Adam reached out to me and Titus to just kind of start chatting about VCheese armies, and it's kind of just become a personal little chat between the 3 of us. I will be very surprised if he is not salty in that chat.
It would be tough not to be after this one.
I completely agree. Like, this is definitely a game that's like. Yeah, like a lot of things have gone right for Mega Silver, and I've liked Mega Silver's moves less than Box.
Yeah, so. I would agree with that. I mean, I think Mega's played it fine. I do think that the Krav opening.
Oh, yeah.
I do think the Krav opening probably is better after talking to Doc about it and thinking about it more. I'm like digging the Krav opening, but
yeah.
But I mean, yeah. Like, in terms of this version, yeah. We'll see. I don't think you want to take Dagmar here, though, as Mega Silver.
No, you don't. You do want to move the guy off the 4 space, because there's no point in holding that lava spot. Yeah, I think you just move that guy onto the 3s. Well, actually, I think you just put him on the 3 spot and then put order marker 1 on Raylan next turn. I don't like moving him back. I'm really curious why Tommy's playing it like this. But yeah, I think he's just kind of saving his Krav now for the end game. He's fully decided that he's not going to touch Krav until he's down to like 2 or 3 Cathar. And I get that logic.
I don't know. I want Krav up there to kill Raylan.
I'm just saying that's what it looks like he's doing.
I agree. I agree with that assessment. I just don't like it.
Although I guess I could see him just going full Krav this next round. It's not impossible.
I think Raylan should get that. Well, I don't know. If we're going to go full Krav, we don't move Raylan.
Yeah, agreed. If you're not going to go full Krav, you pretty much need to move Raylan turn 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. If we're not correct. I think those are the two viable options.
Is there any reason to not go full send Q9 for Doc?
Like to come after the Krav?
Is there any reason to do anything other than just put 3 order markers on Q9 and an X on one of your other figures?
No.
Because that feels like that's what the right thing to do is, but I don't know for sure.
I think the X goes on Raylan just because you've moved her a couple times, so like maybe you are, but no.
Yeah, but yes, there's no reason to put any of your numbered order markers anywhere else, right?
I don't think so. Mega goes Krav, but he wins initiative, which is not ideal. What this is going to allow, though, is Adam can now step Q9 up and start Queglixing Raylan.
Yeah, that is true.
Which is absolutely what needs to happen right now. We gotta get Raylan here before and then be able to deal with 4 defense Krav instead of 6 defense.
How is he gonna get? Where does he go? Where does he go to get Ugly on Raylan? Oh, I guess you move up 1 space, right?
You move up. You move up all the way to right in front of the road, and then you're 6 away from Raylan.
Yep. Okay. I was like trying to find the spot because I kept trying to get up onto the 2 spot, and I just
you don't have to get up onto the 2 spot. The Krav are never engaging you.
Yeah.
Or I think Adam's just gonna tilt. Sure, fine, same thing.
It is 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Yep. If he gets Raylan here, it's much more plausible.
It gets really dicey for Mega because Q9 is really good into Krav.
Correct.
And especially when they don't have Raylan.
Krav are also not going to be able to take Dagmar with them winning initiative. Oh, ouch. That's a painful time to
That was a rough start. Hey?
1 wound. Need the 3 for 3, 0 for 4. Oh, now
you
can
take a 3 for 3, 1 for 4.
Yeah, true. That, however, was not it. Just 1 wound.
So if you're Krav, do you shoot at Q9 or you shoot at Raylan?
Huh.
Because you actually can't get to Raylan without risking being in Q9 range.
I'm fine being in Q9 range as long as I have my Raylan at this point in time.
I think there's only one play. Yeah, there's not too many places where you can actually...
I go for Raylan. My logic is that I want to set up a Cathar endgame where the Cathar can beat Q9. And I think that involves Raylan being dead.
And it looks like he's not doing that, but you want to push forward under those 3-3-4 spots. So he's going to try and do...
I don't think this is bad per se. Like, I think it's close. I think that my problem is I don't think that Cathar are going to crack a 9 defense Q9 with 3v9s, which is because if Q9 backs it back up into the start zone again, you have no way of getting height on him ever. And 9 defense is just freaking good. So Q9's not going to be able to Queglex the Krav here. So we just stay where we are in Queglex Raylan. Actually, no, I take it back. I would move Q9 up slightly. I would move Q9 up to level 2. So if he steps 1 step forward to the right and then 1 more to the right of that, you can still hit Ray Ray. And from there, you can take Dagmar. Potentially.
Yeah.
Depending on what.
I like that.
And then you also make the Krav be a lot more cautious about where they go. Because you can still
back
back up.
Now,
you can still back up to the back of the start zone from there too. There's no real risk. Per se.
Right now, it feels like they're just trying to see if 4v9s will crack the defense.
Yeah, I mean that can happen.
Absolutely.
0 for 9 is the funniest. Oh, whew, 1 for 9. Woof. Not again. Not like this. God. Adam's owed a few of those.
I gotta feel like Adam's blood pressure is through the roof right now or something.
Unless he's just already conceded that it's over and it's fine. Oh, we're going even more aggressive. I don't like leaving Raylan's aura. That's my problem.
Yeah, that's out of Raylan's aura. So either he...
Oh, he's just going for Krav. He's just going for him now.
Well, order marker 3, because basically he set it up so they can't get a height on him without risking lava.
Yeah. He also set it up to where he can get a second Krav, although this is hysterical.
My God. Wow.
Oh, that Krav's outside of Raylan's aura.
Yeah, that's why you went for it.
Oh my God, that was a massive mistake by Mega. I didn't even notice that one was outside the aura. Yeah, that was terrible.
No, I noticed it as soon as he started shooting that one. I was like, oh, that one's out of the aura. And now he's on Raylan again.
Yeah. Hoping to do a wound or something. Yeah. Got one Krav, though. That's pretty massive. I didn't realize that was outside the aura. That was an extremely unnecessary risk by Mega Silver. I see no reason to take that risk.
Well, now you got to move him, and unless you want to leave him on... Wait, he's on order marker 2? Oh, wow.
Wait, no, I don't think that's right. This is wrong. Do I hop in to point that out or not? I don't. Yeah, I'm not OHS admin. You are. I think Mega thinks this is the 2, and it's actually the 3. He didn't reveal the 2 earlier. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Did they just roll already?
No.
Okay. No, they just did.
You watch a game and you don't.
Well, he already rolled. They're stuck on lava now. Oh no. And Adam perfectly blocks both. Jesus. So this is a misunderstanding by Tommy. Basically, Mega Silver didn't reveal the order marker 2. And so he thinks this is his order marker 2, and so it's safe to leave Krav on lava. But it's actually the 3 because he didn't reveal the 2. And now those Krav have rolled dice and they're stuck on lava. Both of them. This is like Adam's dream situation for getting back into this game. Like, Adam's just ahead now, I think. I think Adam's just straight up favored at this point in time. After that mistake.
Yeah.
Do they know?
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go jump in the... Oh, I think it might be better for me to just jump into the chat.
Well, Adam's having trouble with the chat, it would seem. Just been logging out and back in.
I'm gonna go hop in their chat real quick.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Well, Skywhale, Doc may well still win this after that outcome. So I think that Doc still has an order marker in Q9. And I think he kind of has to... Well, we'll see. Yeah, so the point of this is to Queglex Raylan, which makes a lot of sense. You couldn't get to Dagmar and Queglex Raylan, so that play doesn't make a ton of sense to go with. And you just have to get Ray right here. You get Raylan, and then if you win initiative, you back all the way up to the back of the start zone, and you say, "Come at me, Cathar," and you're in a really good spot. Assuming one of the two Krav dies to lava, you really only need one of them to convert the lava wound to nullify that order marker for the rest of the game, and then the other one's stuck on lava anyways. If they both live, then they've got a shot. That's a bold move. I would not leave Q9 on lava. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it.
I have informed them.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, Tommy was like, "Oh, so I made a mistake," and I didn't want to be like, "Yes, you did." But I'm doing it here now. But
I mean, it was pretty clear from watching it that like the intent was to do it because it was the order marker 2, but like we didn't get a chance to tell him before dice got rolled, so there's nothing to be done about it.
Yep. I mean, I tried, but unfortunately, I'm not very. Because what I have set up right now on my end, I haven't logged into the game. I don't know if that helps one way or the other. Mm-hmm. But what happened then is when I tried to go log in, what I found out, and as I found out during the masquerade, is if you are just watching a game but you're not logged in, and you try and log in, the game will be like, "Hey, guess what? No, you don't get to do anything. The file you're looking for does not exist. You have to open up the new tab or something like that."
Yeah, so that happens. I think that happens if you've left the connection the connection open for a certain amount of time period. I don't know how long it is, but I usually have to refresh the page before I log in after I have had a link open for a while because of that.
Yeah, so I completely forgot about that, and that also slowed me down trying to be like, "Hey, Tommy."
So Raylan took exactly 1 wound here, and now we've got a 1 life Raylan and 2 Krav on lava. This is the moment of the game right here. Does Mega Silver's attack dice stay hot?
If Tommy rolls no skulls on any of these lavas, if I'm Adam, I'm just like, what the hell?
My God, how does he do it? How does he do it? Oh my God. Wow. How do you not get punished for that mistake? Oh no.
Shit.
Oh no. Oh, that hurts.
Wow. Wow. Just wow.
How do you not get punished for that mistake? Damn.
Do you put order marker 1, 2 on Cathar and 3 on Krav?
I would be 1 on Krav, but no, you're right. You gotta get Q9. Yeah. 1 on. You're right. 1 on Cathar.
You gotta put 2 on Cathar, and then you do 3 on Krav to move him off the lava. Because regardless of what happens with the Cathar, by order marker 3, the Krav will have something they can do.
Yeah, Adam has to win initiative here. He has to win initiative here to have a chance.
He doesn't win initiative, or he needs to block like crazy.
Yeah, but it's gonna be really hard. He's gonna be totally bogged down. If Adam wins initiative, I actually still think he's slightly favored in this game state. But
yeah,
but if he loses, it's just like toast.
So if you're Adam and you win initiative, do you retreat back to that spot you had Q9 in earlier?
Yeah, completely.
Do you take a shot at Raylan, or do you take a shot at these Cathar?
So I don't think he has line of sight to Raylan from there. And I wouldn't shoot Raylan anyways. At this point, Raylan's dead. She's not going to take an order marker. She's going to die to lava at some point. I'm just shooting Cathar.
That was my thought. I was just curious if you
Yeah,
agreed
I'm
with me on it.
just pinging Cathar. Killing. They have to come outside of the aura to attack you anyways, so it just doesn't matter very much. Here we go. Kinseth initiative roll for Doc. Let's back up. We're out. We're just saved by the 5.
I do love how that became a thing. It was because Kinseth would complain about losing key initiatives, and so Doc started calling them Kinseth Memorial Initiatives.
Well, that was about as big of one as you can get.
Yeah.
Now
They both,
Doc just has to survive 3v9s for like a round and a half and wins the game, essentially.
yeah. Honestly, Osamu and Marku are no slouches either. I mean, Osamu's pretty garbo into
Osamu's awful. This Cathar is such a horrific matchup for Osamu.
It depends. Like if it's Osamu versus a couple Krav,
We got one.
that feels a lot better.
Getting one Cathar here is good. Those Krav, well, they probably do have a real order marker here.
No way Tommy's going to do it a second time.
Did it the first time.
Yeah, but like
No,
he
I
knows.
I agree.
Tommy doesn't usually make the same mistake twice in a row.
How did no wounds get taken from lava there? That was.
This has been like I feel like after this game, Tommy needs to go buy a lottery ticket.
Why are we attacking Marku? That's a decision. That's a decision.
I guess your thought is, oh,
who do we get? Is this Frog? No, not Frog. Hello, Cody.
Hey.
Are you joining the commentary booth?
Yeah, I was like sick all day, but I think I just really needed to sleep, and I don't know. I'm okay now, so I'm hopping in the game.
Uh-huh. Well, you are live on YouTube.
Glad to hear from you. I haven't heard from you in a while.
Or the stream rather, but yeah.
You are live on YouTube, just so you know. But yes, welcome.
Thanks. Okay.
I utterly don't understand attacking Marku here. This seems mind-bogglingly good.
Oh, no.
We left Raylan's aura to not attack Q9 or Raylan.
Dead. Okay, I guess half dead, but you know.
Now Q9 just gets to shoot those guys.
I guess he might have waited to do that until he had 4 guys who could attack Q9. I don't know. You know, this thought.
I just wouldn't have left Raylan's aura then. I would have just developed more guys up to that front line and had 7 defense. I guess he doesn't like the Krav versus Marku endgame, but you gotta kill Q9. Or you could just not let Q9 kill anything. That's a viable strategy too.
Yeah, we could be invincible forever. Who needs Raylan? Who needs Raylan anyway? Good job.
So Tommy put both crabs on lava? Both crabs on lava?
So Tommy forgot.
Yeah. He thought it was order marker 2, and it was in fact order marker 3, and I had to go run in and be like, hey, just so you know.
And then he missed lava on all 3 of them. But yes. I mean, I still think Doc is favored here. By a little bit.
I said, his Raylan's at 1 health, and he missed that one too.
Yeah, it was a 1 life Raylan and the 2 Krav on lava and 0 for 3. That guy doesn't. Oh, we're going for a Samu.
I mean, if this doesn't kill him, he just...
Actually, I kind of like this. This I understand. So the purpose of this is to try and attack Raylan. So he's trying to get Isamu to vanish out of there so that he has access to Raylan, because Osamu can't vanish, blocking it off, essentially.
Yeah.
And then now we're going to try to kill Marku. This is...
Oh, he's killing Marku so he can get to Raylan. I think that's the play.
But now we've got Cathar on level ground with Q9 outside the aura to not be it. I don't know. This seems... I get it, but it seems incorrect to me. Although Marku keeps rolling 2 for 3. Okay, he's still alive with 1 life. This last attack is definitely going into Raylan. I would think.
Oh,
Nope, or not. Block it! Marku! Block it! Block it! Marku! That's funny.
Honestly, if at this point, Doc is like, Marku, your sacrifice has been greatly appreciated. Thank you for being a pinpoint.
I actually have to step away from the computer for a hot minute. I'll be back quickly, but I'm gonna just leave y'all on. Y'all are on stream and fine or whatever. But I'll be back in like a minute or 2.
Sounds good. How much of the game have you been seeing, Cody, or did you just pop in and this is the game?
I just popped in, so I don't have any idea what's going on.
Cool. Tommy's been rolling super hot, like incredibly hot. It is kind of crazy. Like, yeah, Mal died before she got a chance to really do much of anything. The Brave Spears didn't really do much to the honor guard, but really what it is that Tommy's been rolling pretty hot on both attack and defense. So, what's she gonna do? And I say that, but now it looks like the one crowd that died was outside of Raylan Zara, and Doc took advantage of it. It could have gone very badly. It did not. Looks like Tommy's only got a handful of Cathar left. Okay, he's taking Dagmar.
Just completely giving up on Krav.
Oh, gosh, wow. Yeah, I was totally expecting a 3 to be on Krav, because if they all die here, he's in so much... He just loses the game.
Wait, I just got back. Why was there not a Krav order marker this round?
I don't know.
Are we just we did it once, we can do it again? Is that
I guess. I mean, it could happen again. He rolls a 3 for 3 on Raylan.
Of course he does.
Gee. What's next? Is Q9 going to whiff here with 9 dice? Nope, he blocks it. Okay, time to watch Tommy roll 0 skulls again on all 3 of his dudes.
Does Adam still have another turn?
Nope.
Okay, that was the end of it.
Yeah.
All right.
See what happens. Okay, no, that Krav's dead.
Raylan's dead.
Is that Krav dead too?
Yep. All right.
Yep.
There's a little bit of justice. There's a little bit of justice for that one. Holy hell, that's earned.
Ornament 3 should have been on the Krav.
Yes, it should have been. The Krav could have killed
I'm
Raylan.
sorry. 5 to 5.
If you're going for Raylan, you just have 2 Krav shots down.
Yeah, two 4v3s. Yeah, it's better, and they don't go on lava.
I'm sorry, 5 Cathar into Q9 is you're losing. You're just gonna lose that.
Yep. Adam wins initiative 2. He's just gonna start clearing them out.
Yep. Yeah.
Stay where we are. And what? Okay, sure. I get it. We get a little further away from the Dagmar boy.
Using a Samu as a blocker. It's so funny. I'm pretty sure Veggie did that with the first iteration of the Reinhardt build.
How does that get blocked?
What is this, Tommy?
Alright, we got one.
Seriously, so many times that Tommy has had an attacker defense role, and I'm just like, well, okay, that's insane.
Oh, that's true, Justin. I didn't even notice. Yeah, Justin's right in the chat. Tommy just lost initiative with Dagmar too. So there's
Yep.
This house of cards is falling apart very quickly.
Like
Oof.
Like, even if you kill Raylan here, you have 3 Cathar against a full life Q9. I'm sorry. You're probably losing that. I mean, to be fair, I do remember watching a game where I think someone had like a 1 life Q9 for like most of the game, and they had like the other person had like 3 figures left, and they roll 3 for 3, and Q9 whiffs with like height and something else. Like, so it could happen. It's just not likely to. I think Kasamu's Garbo. You better than that, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean this is just it.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Cathar. Yep. Pink.
Adam's rolling super hot with the dice now.
Pink. Yeah, this is hell over.
Damn. I'll start adjusting the do.
Oh well, at least we got the one more 3 for 3 in for the. Oh, and it didn't kill her.
Damn.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Honestly, I just go up on height and shoot down. No, I guess you don't need to.
No, stay in the aura and just take the 3v4s. Ooh, engaging.
Yeah, no,
That's
I like
spicy.
this play.
I do like that. He takes it. All right, this game has been full of some beautiful moments.
Yeah, I will say if this Cathar survives this and then goes up and rolls a 4 for 4 into Q9 and kills him, this is a wild end to the game.
Well, it's got to be a 3 for 3. He doesn't get height anymore. He doesn't get the range anymore.
Oh, right, yeah, 3 for 3. 3 for 3 in the whiff.
Could happen. He did survive. Wait, are we not taking height? All right, I think we reconsidered that one. Like, height is there. We can just have it.
Come on, Tommy.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Thank you for...
He must have been considering an LEA to go get Raylan. It's the only thing I can think of. Oh, he did whiff too. He did.
Shit! Shit! Can you imagine?
If that had been a 3 for 3, Adam would have just lost his mind.
I mean, he probably still wins the game.
I don't know. A single Asamu and a 1 life Raylan versus a Cathar with engagement strike?
Okay, fair point.
I don't know about that one.
Tommy could win initiative and kill Q9 here. Holy shit.
I mean, it's not likely, but yes.
Okay. If I'm Adam, what do I do? Like, I feel like...
I think you stay
LA.
where you are. No. Go up to level 2. Go up to level 2 and get even ground. So you can do the road and the space to the left of it without taking an LEA. You stay in Raylan's aura, and then you get 3v4s on the Cathar. Or
No,
we'll
I
take
think you have to take the LEA. Yeah, I think you have to take the LEA because otherwise, if you do that, you're opening yourself up to another height attack. Whereas here...
I mean, I'd rather take I'd rather take one more die in the heighted attack than an LEA.
I guess it's fair.
I don't like that LEA.
Well, he's gonna get reach anyways.
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't like it. I don't like the way that endgame went down, but it.
Wild endgame. Adam almost gave it away right near the end there. Holy shit!
I do not understand that LEA, in like remotely the slightest. Height, like Cody said, height and reach are the same thing. Yeah, I don't get that LEA, but it doesn't matter. Doc pulls out a miracle comeback there. Krav probably shouldn't go onto lava to end a round.
Yeah, and I think honestly, if Tommy moves those Krav off of lava on round 3, he might just win this game. Like if those Krav are not on lava,
Yeah, if those Krav leave lava and kill Raylan instead,
yeah,
like they have a shot. Like if nothing else, you then take one turn with those Krav and they get one turn of 4v7s into Q9. Like 4v7s do wounds. So
yeah. And
wow.
I mean, Q9 ended the game with 1 life remaining, so like
the thought must be that the height that he's next to is lava, but Tommy doesn't need to be adjacent.
Oh no.
Anyhow, he pulls it off. Let's take a look at the bracket here for the stream real quick. So the esteemed Dicel has already put in that Doc won the game, and we have.
I put it in probably prematurely, but you know.
But that'd have been pretty funny if it didn't work out then after that.
Yeah, if Tommy had pulled out a miracle upset, I'd just be like, you know what? This is the funniest possible outcome.
So Doc awaits the winner of Night of Light versus IHA. Doc really hopes it's IHA because that matchup into Night of Light is so awful. Then the winner of that game against Doc will advance to play Dundane in the final game of that quadrant of the one-loss bracket to advance up to the top 8 final rundown. Yep, that's where it's at.
So what do we think? IHA or Night of Light is favored
what's
here?
IHA's armies? So IHA has...
Q9 build. And I think he has Betacron.
He has Brutes. Night of Light should be a massive favorite in that matchup, in my opinion. Brute Gruts are great, but they're the only piece that's good into Knights in that entire army. And Tommy has Raylan for his, and Tommy has, Titus has Raylan for his Knights.
So Betacron could do some work.
He could, but he can only get 1 per round, and then they get to him and they kill him. Like I don't see Beta getting more than 2 Knights.
Fair.
Like the Great Bows are just so awful into Knights. Yeah, they're gonna kill a couple. They're gonna kill a couple.
Sorry, you're looking at Blaha's army. You want me looking at IHA's army?
Oh, I am looking at. Oh, you're right. I am looking at the wrong one. Never mind. Ignore my analysis. I was looking at the wrong Betacron army. Right. No, none of them. So we have 2 rats. Oh well. Okay, 2 rats. Okay, I don't know. That's a lot worse than I thought it was. Still no Rygarn though. Like the Brute Gruts without Rygarn are so much harder to get the value out of.
But also, I think Betacron gets more value with a bunch of rats running around.
Yeah, I agree with that. That I agree with.
So, I think it's a 50-50 match.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was looking at the matchup into the other Betacron shenanigans. Yeah,
Jacob's army. That's yeah. I think it's another 50-50 match if it's IHA versus Doc, and just Titus is a massive favorite if he wins.
Agreed. Titus into Doc is one of the best matchups in the entire pool that any army can pull.
And then into Charles, I think Titus versus Charles feels fairly even. I think Charles is favored into IHA Jackson, and then Adam into Charles. What map is it on?
Adam into Charles. That would be Frostclaw Citadel.
I need to look at Frostclaw Citadel.
I think heavies are a monstrous favorite in that matchup.
Frostclaw Citadel is a decent map though for the Q9 armies though.
I mean Q9's just bad. You need Maladrix has to infest Grimneck. Like Mal has to get Grimneck. in that
Well,
matchup.
the thing is that well, actually, no, as I'm looking at it is a map that's got a lot of line of sight blockers, so yeah, it's going to be tough for Adam to pull out of this bracket. Whereas I would not be surprised to see Jackson or Titus do it.
Alrighty. Probably gonna wrap up the stream there then for y'all. If anyone's still hanging around.
Yeah, no worries.
Hope
I
you guys
have other things I have to do tonight. I will catch you around, Chris.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, Sam. Fun chatting,
Absolutely.
and VCheese
Absolutely.
continues. All right. Bye.
Pretty people.
Cool. Yep. That's gonna be the end of the stream there. That was a wild one. The swings in that and some of those rolls were like crazy to watch. So I'm glad we streamed this one. This was an awesome one to have out there on YouTube for posterity. Wrap up the stream right there. I will catch y'all later. I probably won't be able to stream any games for like the entire rest of the week, unfortunately. So yeah, hopefully somebody else is streaming. But